When I decided to move from one organization to another, it was always because I never was fully satisfied with the services that we were providing wherever I was. If I can't get anybody else to do it, then maybe I just need to show them that it's possible.
When she encountered folks that said this couldn't be done, her drive forced her double-fold to say, yes, it can.
The mission that we strive to put in place is done on a daily basis, that it's not just talked about, that we really care about people as people and want them to develop a vision of their life that's meaningful.
I think we serve primarily people who are extremely complex simply because we were the only ones at the time who were willing to do that.
Some organizations just use kind of a canned approach. There's a certain program that you have that people fit into, and that's never been the way that InVision has approached it.
It doesn't matter how good of a plan we write. If the person that we're working with doesn't agree with it, or if they think it's not going to work for them, then we have to start all over again. They have to be the person that's in charge.
When we want something for ourselves, we get much more out of it than when someone says, you need this, here it is, take it.
The things that people want to be able to do are all the same things that you and I want to be able to do. People want to have relationships, they want to be a part of their community.
We always hear about what a person can't do, or how much trouble they're going to be, or they're not going to be successful, and then we get to work with them and, well, prove everybody wrong.
And we're kind of like, this is it? Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
And if we're able to help figure out what they're communicating and what their underlying needs are, then their behavior changes as a result of that, but it's a change that comes from them, comes from within. It's not driven by us.
We can go into their homes, we can go into their schools, we can go into their communities and provide support in the areas where the needs are, not to leave the families out there trying to do it on their own.
I am a single parent. I found out when Michael was around 3, there were some developmental delays. It's been a long, hard road because he's so special to me and important to me, and not everyone will take care of him like I want them to.
Due to the nature of his disability, it takes some specific training to work with him. And his mother has to understand that the person who's working with him has a commitment to understanding what needs to be in place to meet his needs.
The last person that we moved into a home from a state hospital, when she walked into her house that very first day, she cried. And I think it made her feel like, okay, this is the start of a new life for me.
One of the individuals who recently came into our program, the supervisor of the facility, handed me this stack of incident reports. It was literally this thick. And he said, these are all the issues that you're gonna have and we have on a daily basis. And I went and put it in a cabinet and didn't show it to anybody on the team. He's been with us since April and has had 0 incidents because he has the life that he wants to have, a home that he wants to have. He's working towards having a job. Same things we all want.
Kenny's been working with us for over a year now, and he's been doing very well since coming into the program.
It's one of the best programs I've ever been in. The staff are nice, the supervisors are nice, very caring people, and they're always there to talk to.
Their support staff is one-on-one. They live together, they get to know each other.
I feel that they do much better training with their staff.
We all understand that we need to be there for the people that we support, and we've been able to be part of such great experiences in people's lives.
We had licensing come in and they said, your people live their life day to day, and I want to say thank you for that.
Every one of our staff would say the same thing I do, and that is that in the work I do, I get back much more than I give out.
The amount of growth that this company has experienced in the past 2 years has been astronomical.
This is a field, like most, where things are always changing, where we're always learning more, where we have the opportunity to become better and better and better.
She had a lot of ideas on where she wanted the company to go in terms of diversification of services, in terms of geographically expanding across the state, in terms of increasing staff.
And we are an organization that's there that has developed this way of helping people that's really cutting edge, it's innovative.
We're not limited geographically. We're not limited by disability.
What we would really need in order to enhance the programs that we provide and to look at initiating more programs would be the funding and the support.
So we formed this as a nonprofit so that we would be beholden to the people we support and the taxpayer, and so that we could engage a lot of other people in our struggle to create services for people.
Someone considering giving money to this organization is not just supporting the organization as it stands or as it grows, but by its growth it's going to continue to establish there's a different way to treat individuals.
We need to grow. We need to be able to provide services to more people, but we also need to be strong and healthy so that more people outside of our organization can also get services that are truly on the cutting edge. This isn't about preserving organizations who provide services. This is about preserving lives for people who get services and who need services in order to be able to live full, rich lives. By supporting organizations that provide services to people with disabilities, we simply allow more of those folks to be able to share the contributions that they have, and for the rest of us to be able to appreciate what it is that they bring to the table.